excellent comments. And then one day he's like, yeah, but you know, the earth is flat. And I'm just like, okay, you know, it's just kind of one of someone saying that they've been probed by aliens or something like that. It's kind of, I've learned in my life not to be rude and to be, and back off a little bit and say, okay, well, you know, share me what you have. And I started asking a bunch of questions, especially my biggest hang up was the sunset. I couldn't figure that one out because I wasn't seeing any shrinking with the sun as it was setting and things like that. And, but I started a thread at this lunatic outpost where I put out, let's argue this, you know, I'm going to be objective and let's just argue pros for flat earth and against for flat earth. And I was absolutely stunned of how much people, how they hated me for even starting that. I wasn't a flat earther. But when I started this thread, I was like, these are some interesting arguments. I mean, how do you not find that interesting that you can see further than you're supposed to on the globe? Oh, you're an idiot, you're a liar, you know, and they would just go on and on. Your math is wrong, you're doing everything wrong. And it's like, no, I'm not. This is, why are you coming on here and attacking me like I'm some crazy person? I'm just trying to ask reasonable questions. And it wasn't until I had my wife, I actually bought P900 because I was like, I'm testing this myself.
And that was back in 2015 when you did.
Yeah, and I had my wife grab a mirror. She walked on the other side of a lake. I popped my camera down about 2.5 feet, and according to curvature math, which I kind of disagree with, I think you already know that, but according to the official curvature math, she should have been hidden by 12 feet. And I watched her place the mirror into the water, and that shouldn't have happened. And that's where I was like, wow, this is real. You know, this isn't just fake stuff. There is a huge problem here. Either the world's much bigger than what they're telling us, or Earth's flat. And then we did the next test I did was a spotlight test. That's an old one in 2015. I did it from the other side, the video you saw. And again, I watched her. This was in daylight, so I actually watched her go down the entire bank with the spotlight. And she actually placed the spotlight there at the water's edge, 21 missing feet of curvature according to the official math, and I could watch her. And sorry, there's a big issue going on here, and refraction just does not explain that at all.